This video is brought to you by Miniature Market. Thousands of board games, miniatures, and paints, discount prices at miniaturemarket.com. Now, this Monday coming up, you're going to see what I've done for the last 2 weeks, going into the, yeah, you got it, my storage unit and pulling things out. Now, when I filmed last week, I said I was going the next day, and I had pulled something out, and before you see this next video, I wanted to do kind of an update, and I'm going to mention it in that next video, and you're going to see it. And I pulled out a couple of games, and it didn't make the last video, but it'll make the next video. But I also wanted to do a video on this game and why this is such a treasure that nobody talks about anymore, and I don't know why. This is just one of those games that just has such a deep role-playing feel to it and does so many great things, and the second edition is just a fantastic masterpiece, and I wish there was more content for it. I sure do. And Guerrilla Games and Jeff Sidak, I hope I said that right, created a game. The first edition was great, but the second was just even better, and that is Battle Stations. A forgotten game and a forgotten treasure that I wanted to show you and talk a little bit about. Now, when we go down to the table, I'm not going to show you everything. I want to show you some of the miniatures. I want to show you some of the tiles, give you a kind of an idea of what's going on there. And then the stuff that you're going to get in the box, you're going to get a lot of glorious stuff. And how this really just resonates with me and still holds up today, but is kind of a forgotten gem. Now, you can go to Guerrilla Games, and I believe, because I checked before I made this video, that you could still get an edition of this. The book that I'm going to show you, I don't think you can, but we'll talk about that on the other side. So let's go down the table, check it out, and then we'll be back. We'll talk more about this. Now, the first thing is you're going to get this manual. It's going to give you all the information that you need. There's a lot of neat things that are going on in this game. First of all, you're going to get some really cool miniatures, and I painted these like a long time ago, and I got them in here. I don't think I finished painting them all, but you know, you got this really cool elephant dude, which is really cool. The humans, I kind of did a little, I have to finish these guys, but you know, you got a little bit of Star Trek Next Generation going on, even though they're the bad guys, and a couple of things. Really just some really unique sculpts of things. Like these dudes here, which are just kind of cool. I've got to finish painting these, but we'll definitely get that done. Robots, which are sentries that are running around causing all kinds of problems. Really unique. Now, what doesn't come with the game is this book here, but this is the advanced rule set, and it really does. It adds how you can improve your characters and stuff like that, and there is just a lot going on here, giving them special abilities, different types of equipment and stuff like that. But in the back here, talking about certain things like cloaking devices, and you'll see what I'm talking about, how your ship is contained, some of the things that you're going to do going through space. The thing about this is you are going to be dealing with things on a space station and your ship and enemy ships, and there are a ton in the back here. Special created missions here, and I do mean, yeah, see, there's a ton of missions here. You've got, there are so many missions, it's ridiculous how many missions. These are just missions. This whole section here, and each page there, it's just missions. And I think it goes, yeah, look, I don't even have them all. This is how you're going to set up your ships, enemy starships, and you're going to be teleporting, fighting each other. You're going to be fighting on a hex map, as well as invading and teleporting onto other people's starships and trying to negotiate how your ships work. Now, here's the different maps that you'll have. You'll put all these together, and you can actually fight, you have a couple of ships in here that you can utilize. But what you're going to do is build the outline of your ship a lot of times. And what's going to happen is, and I'll just move this aside just to give you a brief idea, like here's your engine area, your cargo bay, you have a missile bay here, a teleporter, and then, you know, you would have the helm here. So maybe you have a small ship like that. Let me see if I can find, oh, science bay, here we go. All right, and then, okay, helm. I actually have one here. So I'll just put that here, okay? So say this is the shape of your ship, okay? Well, you know, your guys are going to be on the ship, and certain ones of them are going to have different types of abilities, okay? And that's going to be determined by, and once we get past all the plot twists that can just make things go wrong, that you're going to have certain types of people that you're going to be playing as, okay? There's going to be villains, there's going to be heroes, as you can see, and each one of them are going to have different types of abilities. Remember those rock guys I was showing you? There you go. Okay, there's that elephant dude, all right? And they're going to have, you know, certain strengths and weaknesses and things like that. He's an engineer, so he's going to be very, very, very strong at coming back here, and you're going to be wanting to stand on this area to do a particular skill test where you're going to be really high because you're going to roll 2d6, and then you're going to add what your ability is here to maybe help and get you additional power. And how you're going to judge all that stuff is you have this card, which is going to dictate everything in your ship. You know, how many helm points. You're going to use a certain amount of helm points. Your speed, how fast you can go. And that's by, you know, making sure the engines are going. So you're going to have crew members, you know, certain crew members that you're going to have, and they're going to be moving along here. Well, of course, you know, you may have some problems where somebody beams aboard and wants to cause all kinds of bedlam, and you're going to be combating and dealing with different types of situations. Shields, you know, as you use shields, you may want to go over and do that. You know, they may teleport right over here, right? That's right where they don't want to teleport. And you're going to have to battle. You're going to have to control your helm and how you navigate and how you dictate orders and stuff like that. There is such a rich deepness to this game that people kind of tend to overlook how great this game is. You're going to get yourself a really good here, and there's tons of tiles here, and which is a point that I really want to make. And you can do just about anything. The first mission, you're docked at a space station, which is just absolutely fantastic. These are all just tiles that you're going to be building different types of ships, different types of areas. You can build a huge space board, okay? So you can navigate your ship through it and everything like that. You're going to have character sheets, which you don't want to use any of these. You want to make copies of these, okay? And you'll be able to track your characters and upgrade them as they go. There are certain things that are going to go wrong. You're going to have plot twists that are going to do all kinds of different things that may affect how you control your spaceship. And there are just tons and tons of characters and creatures and insectoids. And that guy's cool, by the way. Different types of humans that you're going to have that may be working for the Federation or the Rebellion. And it's such a deep game. It doesn't get the love that it deserves. And everything works off of a D6. It's as simple as that, folks. D6. So, again, this is a game that I'm going to be playing, that we are going to bring here. And I really am very, very excited to show you this, because this is something extremely different and forgotten. That's the best way I can put it. So let's head up top and get my final thoughts on Battle Stations, the second edition. Now, the quick start guide really gets you going quickly. The first couple of missions in here are fantastic. If you saw the book with the advanced and the role-playing stuff, it's really great. But this is all you need to start out. I think it's only 28 pages long, and it does a fantastic job. Beautiful tiles. I really enjoyed painting the miniatures. I did them a long time ago, and I really, really had a great time. And coming back to this really just made me go, wow, boy, am I glad I put Stars of Icaros into the storage unit and took this out, because this is a great game, and it got forgotten about. And I still believe that you can go and find this game, and I highly suggest you do that. It won't be disappointing. It is it's just pure fun, and the races are different. The things that you think are bad guys aren't bad guys. They're and you could there's just so much replayability there, and the book with the additional 50 some odd missions. Good luck trying to get them all done. How you can build your characters up and do different things. Just fantastic, and a game that is forgotten, that really needs to be brought back. If you have it, dig it out. If you don't have it, go to GorillaGames.com. I'm sure that maybe you can still pick up a couple of copies there, and I don't think you'll be disappointed, because a lot of you, I don't think, even remember when this game came out all those years ago. So definitely, check this out. This is something special. Until next time, it's your old pal Rob. We'll see you soon, everybody, with another forgotten treasure that I'll dig up, I'm sure.